Well guys, for my next Will It Start series, we're going to be working on, again, one of my favorite tractors, the Ford 8N. I don't even remember the story on this one, to be honest. It's been sitting here for so long, I couldn't even tell you where I got it from. So, I did take a look around. It does look like it's still 6 volt. So, let's just dig into it. Take a look. So, obviously, this is still a 6 volt tractor. It hasn't been converted yet. Got some oil in her. Oh, finger got stuck. But I mean, she looks like she's in decent shape. The tires are in really good shape. Surprisingly, that's normally the first thing that goes. Looks like it's got everything there. There's a generator for your 6 volt system. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna throw 12 volts on her, see if she'll even turn over, because I don't even remember what the story is behind her. But let's take a look. Whew. Bee just flew out of it. Where are they coming from? So, obviously, guys, this is really bad for the battery. Oh, there it is. Freaking bee. Got it. Oh, he's coming back. Anyways, this is really bad for the battery. So, don't make this common practice, but I'm just assuming that this battery is toast. And I want to just make sure that this thing turns over before I dive too deep into her. So we got the key on. She's in neutral. Well, it turns over. That's a good sign. Well, now that I know it turns over, we're going to do the obvious thing and just spray some ether down its throat. See what happens. Uh-oh. Ooh, so it's probably got spark. It's running. I only think it's running on like 2 or 3 cylinders, but oh, there she goes. Oh, come on, keep going. Only see, it's got oil pressure. So it's got 20 psi oil pressure right now, which is good. Heck yeah. Yeah, 20 psi, 25 psi oil pressure. Shoot. But this one's gonna run. It's gonna run just fine. Freaking bees, man. Ah, it's coming after me. Well, anyways. Fucking bee. I think it's gone. So I don't remember again what the story was on this one, but I'm assuming that it wasn't running. It's probably just a fuel delivery issue. I don't know if there's fuel in it right now. Let's take a look. Ooh, God, I didn't even have to get close to that. It's got fuel in it, but it smells bad. And the fuel's already open, and there's no fuel in the fuel bowl. So I think we're gonna push her into the shop and check out the fuel delivery system. And I bet you that's gonna be all that's wrong with this tractor. Hopefully. first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and throw a new battery in here. I've got a 6-volt battery. It's not the best, but it'll keep me from at least causing ham to the rest of this ignition system and the starter and everything. I just don't want to destroy it. So throw a new battery in here, and then we'll get trying to work on the fueling. Well, I was going to come over here and show you guys this fuel bowl and see if I could open it, but when I came over to tinker with it, before I turned on the camera, the valve broke right off in my hand. So cool. I guess we're going to replace that either way. I'm going to turn the fuel on manually with a wrench, and then we're going to go to the carburetor side and see if we got fuel coming out to the carb. Well, the fuel's on. Yeah, it's not going to work. Let's go ahead and pull that off, and we'll just throw a new one on it. While we're at it, we'll drain out the rest of the old fuel that's in there because it smells bad. I'm sure that gas is not good anymore. Nothing coming through that. Got the new sediment bowl. Throw that guy in there. Oh yeah, I just spilled half of it. That's cool. Well, that's just weird. Should have fuel coming into there. I ain't got nothing. I even opened it all the way. What the heck? I'm gonna go crack that fuel line over there on the other side. Maybe it's just kind of hydrolocked or airlocked, I guess. There we go. Now fuel's filling it. That makes me think that this needle over here is stuck closed. All right, so we got fuel to the carburetor. The next question is fuel getting into the carburetor to actually make it fire? But first, let's get that Fireball 5000 out from underneath the tractor before I hit the starter button, and then we'll see if she'll crank up. All right, I got the fire hazard mitigated. My fire extinguisher is only about 3 cuss words away. We'll see if this thing is gonna fire. Key is on. Let's give her a little starting fluid, see if that doesn't persuade her. See what she thinks. All right, so I'm pretty sure that was just starting fluid. So next up is the hammer. Hopefully we got fuel down in there now. Almost. Told you that battery wasn't the best. Let's throw the charger on. All right, let's try this again. So I don't think it's getting fuel. I'm pretty sure that's just starting fluid that it's firing on. But I guess we'll let this battery charge a little bit. I'm gonna pull that carburetor off, get it all cleaned up, throw it back on. All right, well, I got that carb cleaned out. That fuel, there was fuel in there, but when I poured it out, it was literally green. The fuel that was in there. If you know what or why fuel turns green after a certain amount of time, I guess let me know in the comments, because I don't know if I've ever seen green fuel. It literally looked like coolant, like green coolant. It was weird. All right, we got fuel flowing. Come on, Betsy. Yeah.
Definitely not happy. It's got to run with choke. Ah, there we go. Okay, it definitely needs a little bit of choke to stay running right now, but it's running good. Let's see if it's got gears. Should be reverse. There we go. Reverse works. All right. We got forward and reverse gears. Check this 3-point. Aha, 3-point's coming up. Trying to get it to idle without choke, but no, I just ain't having it. But she runs. Definitely need to tune that carburetor, but it runs. Well guys, I think that's gonna do it right here for this Ford 8N. I got her running about as good as I'm gonna get her. She's able to idle up slowly, and it sounds real healthy. Doesn't look like it's skipping or anything. And she falls right back down onto idle. Man, I love these things. So we'll see you on the next one, guys.